Now let's discuss our collections. What are collections? Before everything, let's sign in. Check small. Then the password we've used. So like I was saying, what are collections? Let's look at that. So to be able to understand collections properly, let me illustrate something quickly. So we'll start from the categories principle. So categorizing something, so let's say category. So to categorize something is to group them by maybe nature or something similar, to categorize by something that creates familiarity between the individual elements. So there is some familiarity between the individual elements. So let's say in this category we have, let's say, circles here. So this is a circles categories. It might be an oval, doesn't matter the shape. Then in this category we have rectangles shapes. Yes, rectangle shapes can be square, rectangle, and so on. One thing is sure, they have 4 sides, right? And then in this category we can have, let's say, triangle, 3 sides. So it doesn't matter the angle. So 3, right? It doesn't matter the size. So something like that. So this is a way of categorizing. So in the concept of collection, it is about grouping elements of various categories. So collection. So it's a way of creating or grouping elements from various categories. So let me shift it like this. So if you have a collection, let's say a collection said let's say small. So let's say small shapes. So we can have a collection called small shapes, and inside this collection we can bring in a small circle, a small rectangle, and then a small triangle. They are all different from different categories, but they are all in the same collection. So not only the collections group elements of different categories, but it can also be temporal, or it can be based on time or events, or it can be anything. So let's say Christmas, or let's say New Year. Let me name it New Year. So we want elements that are related to the new year to appear here. So it might be from various categories or from the same category, and doesn't matter the number we have inside, right? It doesn't matter the number. So this is basically the concept of collections. So you name them whatever you want, because you know you are going to group many things from various angles. So you are, in this case, you are grouping products. Your products you are going to group in various collections. So it might be that you create a collection for a particular event, or you create a collection to group a category of product or a specific product of a specific nature, and so on. So in our case, let's assume we create a category that we call new arrival. This happens in general in e-commerce or in commerce. In general, you have new arrivals, so you can be able to state that anything that is new, I would like it to appear in this collection. So here we have 3 different ways of displaying our collections. This gives you the possibility of changing your website's layout as time goes by, and also makes your website look different from any other person's website. So we can also choose the position that this particular collection occupy among the rest of the collections. So for now, you won't see much what this does. That's why we won't go too deep into the collections. Once we have the products, or we start adding products, then you now understand exactly what the collections do. So let's go ahead, and the position, let me keep it like that. Let me keep it empty, and I'll keep it square, and say save. So once our collection saved, we can see it in the list of collections, and it shows that we have only one collection. So another collection I would like to have is New Year sales. So this collection will group sales for the new year. And then how are we going to display it? I would like it to scroll left and right, so it will actually have the products in that collection displaying from the left to the right, and then save. One good way of also giving an example of collections is, let me visit Jumia Ghana and show a little bit what it looks like. So when you visit the website, at the home page already, you can see there are sections like this area right now, which shows flash sales, free delivery with a timer. So this is a collection. You have don't miss these handsome deals, it's a collection. Top deals up to 50%, it is a collection. So, and then you've got all you need covered, it's a collection. Deals you don't want, all these are collections. So you can see that Jumia's homepage is a set of so many collections, right? So that's an idea of what collections are. So as you create more, you have them show up at the homepage. So now if we visit our store, in principle we'll only see the collection names, and down it there's no product since we haven't started adding any product. But so far we can see that our site is broken at a logo side, there's nothing, and it's kind of weird. So let's check how to add our logo in our next video.